Spintown's got a breakaway. He's got one tackler left to beat. He gives him a juke, and oh, he gets by and nothing but green in front of him. Touchdown, Spintown. Game over. Spintown wins. Yay! Yeah. This sucks. You can't really do a touchdown dance in Minecraft. Alright guys, it's time for another Scotland Fantasy Football update. I'm very sorry that this is being uploaded on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday. I kind of want the Tuesday to be the regular thing for the fantasy stuff. But, you know, I was really busy with work. I had to close on one day, then open the very next morning, and I'm trying to get all my hours in early this week so I can have a 3-day weekend. So, sorry for the delay, but, you know, hopefully it gets back to being on Tuesday. If you look at the standings here, you'll see that I dropped in the standings because I lost my second game in a row. Crazy kick-ass Kate was true to her name and kicked my ass soundly. Beat me by about 45 points, and I was very close to being involved in the biggest blowout of the week. But thankfully, Ollie is in this league, and once again, he won the embarrassing title or record of being involved in the biggest blowout of the week because Hippid beat him by 53.86 points. So thank you, Hippid. Thank you, Ollie. If you look down at the next matchup, we have the Fruit Flies who beat the Handy Fannies. That's Jeff Robro over Brett if you don't have the team names and the managers that go along with them memorized. And then the next matchup was Zach Scott versus the Wolves. And the Wolves got destroyed. Zach Scott, for the second time in 3 weeks, had the highest scoring point total of all the teams. And I told you in week one, after week one, that Zach Scott was going to be a force to be reckoned with, and he's proving my statement to be true. So, yeah, he once again dominated. The very last matchup, we have Tasman's team versus Ninja's team, and Tasman got the win. Ninja still hasn't managed to get a win at all in this league. And the Fruit Flies, Jeff Robro, he's still undefeated. So nothing much has changed as far as who's on the top, who's on the bottom, but the middle's a little bit more mixed up now. Let's go look at Zach Scott versus the Wolves, the stats for those two teams, and you'll see that, you know, once again, almost everybody for Zach Scott blew up as far as who he had in the starting lineup. The only problem he had was Aaron Hernandez got hurt very early in the week. It might have been last week's game that he got hurt. I can't remember, but I knew he wasn't going to play. But apparently Zach didn't read the note next to his name to find that out or watch ESPN. So he left Aaron in the starting lineup. Since he didn't play, he gave him no points. But even with somebody who didn't even play in his lineup, Zach scored almost 200 points. That's, I think, the most anybody scored this year in our league. So, yeah, Jamal Charles, 45 points. And he had 4 other players who scored at least 20. Everybody in the starting lineup scored at least 12 points. So, great performance by Zach. I do not look forward to going up against him because, again, I said in week 1 he can score points in bunches with his team. I don't really want to go into too much detail about any other matchups. I just want you guys to remember that in week 4, once again, if you guys can pick who are the 5 winners in all the different matchups here, you will win a raffle ticket. I haven't checked to see who won for week 3, but I will go back and check after I record this video and post the winners, if there were any, in the comments below. And in the previous video, I will post it in those comment description as well. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Good luck with your picks, and goodbye. Touchdown dance, touchdown dance. Can't do a touchdown dance in Minecraft.